Good morning, YouTube. I've been trying to do a video for the best part of half an hour, and it's just been one problem after another. I've had problems with the tripod. As soon as I get set up, somebody's come to the door, and I ran out of power, and been one of those days. So we will try again. So good morning, YouTube. Mark here. I have a cup of coffee, although it's probably gone a bit cold now, but thankfully I do enjoy cold coffee. And I'm smoking I'm trying to smoke a Romeo Juliet. Was it the Reserve Reel? Yeah, Reserve Reel. Not very often I smoke one of these. They're just sort of a celebratory cigar, if you like. And no, I am not celebrating the return of Uncle Phil, who did a video yesterday to just say hello and I am not dead. No, it is not. Even though it is a bit of a celebration and it's good to see Phil back. This is actually my 10th wedding anniversary. So yeah, I'm having one of these cigars to celebrate 10 glorious years with Karen. So yeah, strange that I always said I would never get married again. Had a bit of a disastrous first marriage, and met Karen at work, and we just got on really well right from the start. And yeah, just things seemed to fall into place, and we started dating and realized that we had a lot more in common than we thought, and had such a great time. And yeah, I just can't believe that these 10 years have gone so fast. But it's like they say, time flies when you're having fun. So yeah, it's a bit of a milestone today. 10 years. Wow. Where had it gone? These are such a great cigar. When I got one of these to try for the first time, I was quite surprised when I learned that they weren't Cuban. And not long after smoking one of these, I did get a Romeo Juliet Churchill cigar. In true Cuban fashion, it was plugged, it canoed, it smoked absolutely terrible. So that was like me. I thought to myself, I'm done with Cubans now. They're just not worth the money. They're not worth the risk that, it's like Russian roulette with cigars. And I thought, yeah, no more. I'd rather get these. So yeah, they're not a cigar I smoke very often. And it's kind of kicking us a little bit because I haven't been smoking a lot of cigars recently. I did pack a few of the full boxes up and sort of pack them away and get some age on them. Because I've really been enjoying smoking, getting back into pipe tobacco. More so when I had that good sort out and realised that I had quite a few open pouches, jars, etc. I thought, I've really got to get through these. And interestingly enough, I watched one of Welsh Piper's videos not long ago, and he showed off the Cornell and Deal canal board. And I thought, yeah, I've got an open tin of that. I did a review of it and it sort of got shoved to the side. And so I dug it out the drawer and realised it's got Latakia in it, and I've been enjoying smoking this recently. I've sort of been mixing it up with other things as well, but just nice to go back to a nice little, the Latakia is not too overpowering, it's just got a nice little kick there. This tin's dated 21. I was actually quite surprised at how fresh the Latakia still smells, because usually I find that when it gets some age on it, the Latakia seems to dwindle a little bit. But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. So this has been a bit of a kick today, certainly on the retro hill. when I can do a retro hill. Went with the V cut. It had a lovely grassy dry draw. I've not really had any issues with the burn. I did do a purge. I was actually doing a purge when I was doing the video earlier. I realised that I had no power left in the phone, so I'm just restarting this again. I wasn't gone long. I literally just went in and grabbed the charger, so the cigar's still being lit when I come back, but still got that little bit of a tang there. So I'm going to give it another blast and see what comes out. Still a little bit in there, not a lot. There we go. Get it out there. That's better. There's probably still some in there. I'll probably give it another quick go. But straight away I noticed the difference in flavour. It had lost that acidic twang. There we go. To be quite honest with you, every cigar that I smoke, I do a purge on it. It's very rarely now that I'll get a cigar and I'll smoke it all the way through without at least doing one purge. Sometimes I just do it and there's nothing there, but it's just habit with me now. I'll give it a quick purge and see if there's anything in there. But 9 times out of 10, you will get that little sort of blast of flame coming from the front of the cigar. So if you are smoking one, you get that little funny taste, just give it a quick go. You'd be surprised. Probably surprising how many people do suffer through a cigar not realising this purge technique. I mean, I wasn't aware of it until I caught a video and was like, oh, right, okay, I'll give that a try, and never look back. It's probably been one of the best cigar tips that I've ever come across. It certainly changed my perspective and obviously made a lot more cigars a lot more flavorful because I haven't been plowing through that acidic taste. Some people probably enjoy that sharp tang. Probably one of the things about the cigar that they enjoy. But for me, it's just a little bit too sharp. You know, it's like sticking your tongue on a 9-volt battery, which you don't really want. You do want to enjoy a cigar, but I suppose different tastes. There you go. These really are good cigars. I'm not sure how old this one is. I don't know how long it's been in my humidor. It's definitely been in the humidor at least a year, if not longer. Because I know I did get a few, and then I got a couple sent last year, but I'm not sure which is which now. Room note in here is just absolute heaven. You know, this is going to be a starter for 10. You do realise that I've had a cigar now and I'm going to be back on the cigars because you do miss them. But like I said, I think if I've got these as my one and only cigar and I smoke these really regular, they probably would become very bland. But as a once in a while cigar, I just can't believe how flavor. It's just such a nice flavour, which is a shame because it's like, oh God, I'm going to want another one, and I'm not. I'm going to hold off. Like I say, I keep these as a special occasion cigar. I've got like a selection that I keep only for like birthdays and celebrations, weddings, Christmases. So yeah, well worth the wait. And it has smoked really well. Had no issues with it, other than that little purge there. It's withheld a disastrous earlier attempts at doing a video. Construction, like I say, this has just been sat in the humidor. Nothing special, nothing fancy. And I took it out there. It's still, I mean, it's really solid still. It's not got a little bit of sponge in it, but nothing to really worry about. The foot's the foot or the end or whatever. I always lose track of which is which. One end's the foot, one end's the back. Oh God. The bit I've cut is obviously holding up really well. It's not deteriorating, but then I'm not a chewer. I know some people really chew on their cigars. I don't like that. I don't like chewy, mushy end. But yeah, really good cigars. Can't praise them enough. I mean, even the first time I tried one of these, it instantly became a hit and went very high on my favourite cigars. Such an effortless draw. Like I say, if you can get your hands on these, please do. I mean, I know the Cuban, aficionados out there are probably kicking the screens right now and going, "How dare you say that these are better than a Cuban cigar?" They're probably not better than a Romeo and Juliet Cuban cigar, but it certainly smokes a lot better. It certainly tastes, for me, just as nice. Um, and for what you can get a pack of these for if you source them, you do have to think to yourself, well, is it really worth spending £35 plus on one cigar that may or may not smoke okay? Just a lovely little aftertaste there, and it goes so well with the coffee as well. I mean, I should be drinking a whiskey with this, but it's a bit early in the day, but it's going great with coffee. Really complementing each other. Mm. Well, on that note, I'm going to stop recording now because I want to sit back and just enjoy the last of this cigar. Thank you for watching, and if you have smoked these, I always say let us know what you think in the comments. What are your thoughts? Have you tried one of these and tried a Cuban, and what do you think between the two? Always interesting, because like I say, it's always good to you know hear what other people's takes are on these things, because again, other people have different palates. They pick up on different things. For me, I'm obviously always getting that. I'm not getting as much nutty flavour from this today. certainly getting that spice in the retro ale. But yeah, let us know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.